bemand or busment. The word bogeyman, used to describe a monster in English, comes from the Middle English bug or bog, which means a frightening specter. Bogeyman itself is known from the 15th century, though bogeyman stories are almost certainly much older. Because of the nature of the tales and the often indistinct or changing nature of the monster, it is impossible to trace the character to a single origin in any culture, much less globally. It is generally thought that the bogeyman was invented to serve as a caution or deterrent to children, by warning children that a bogeyman will capture them if they stray into bogeyman, also spelled boogeyman or boogeyman. Any of a variety of fictional and oftentimes folkloric monsters described in stories designed to frighten children. Tales of the bogeyman and various analogues have been used for centuries all across the world to influence children to behave as their parents command and to exercise caution in dangerous situations or areas. The term is also sometimes used more generally to describe any fearsome or dreaded thing. The bogeyman is most easily divided into three categories: the kind that punishes misbehaved children, the kind that are more violence-prone, and the kind that protect the innocent. They all relate to each other in the same way, being that they all exist to teach young children lessons. The large majority of bogeyman are there to just frighten children with punishments, and not actually inflict much damage. The more vicious bogeyman is said to steal the children at night, and even eat them. The last category is the bogeyman who protect people and only punish those guilty, regardless of age. Bogeyman-like beings are almost universal, common to the folklore of many countries. All of these have a similar concept, a mysterious being who punishes kids for being naughty. Because of such a global impact, it makes it difficult to find the original source of the legends. The first reference to the bogeyman would be considered the hobgoblins described in England in the 1500s. Many believe that they were made to torment humans, and while some only played simple pranks, others were more foul in nature. This creature's description varies from person to person, as it has no definite appearance and is simply the embodiment of terror. Although usually depicted as a masculine entity, it can be female or genderless. While the description of the bogeyman differs on a cultural level, there are often some shared similarities between depictions. Many variations of the bogeyman are depicted as having claws, talons, and sharp teeth. Along with that, the majority of bogeyman depictions are of the spirit variety, while the minority are demons, witches, and other mythical creatures. Some are even described to have certain animal features, such as horns, hooves, and bug-like appearances. The old boogers actually originated with the Saxons. The old folk will tell you about the boogers goo,